saw a great article from Business Insider, exercises to help you make difficult career decisions. And we get these calls all the time, A, B, and C. And I have my process that I walk through, and it mirrors this, but these are some really good exercises. I thought, I want to share this with the audience. So the first exercise is think about your future self. And this is something that I talk about a lot on the show. I'll talk about, you don't want to get to the end of your life and look back on it and experience regret. What you want to do is get to the end and look back and just be full of reminiscing. So I want to reminisce, not regret. That's what I challenge you all. So think about that future self. And so if you got a decision before you, option A, B, or C, whatever it is, think about that future. A year down the line, 3 years, 5 years, 7 years, whatever that number is, to get you really thinking in the future and go, will I regret not taking this opportunity? Number 2, fall back on your values. Again, the way that they define values is, again, it's very much in line with what I'm teaching you all. What are the results that matter to you? Is this going to help you create more results? Is it going to help you actually, for the first time, experience the results that you want to create? Number 3, play it out, role play it. This is an interesting idea here. For one day, act as if you've chosen one option. And how does it make you feel? How does it make you think? How do you act? How's it sitting with you? And then for another day, act as if you've chosen option B. Number 4, make a snap judgment. They recommend on a piece of paper, write down the decision as a yes or no answer. And leave it as yes or no, and then come back after a few hours and circle one. Pretty interesting. But I like that because it allows you a little bit of time away, and it allows the brain and the heart to communicate to each other. And that snap decision is really never a snap decision. And finally, walk through the worst case scenario. If I choose option A, B, or C, what is the absolute worst that can happen? I love, love, love that exercise because I think that that's where fear really gets put on trial. Well, what's the worst that can happen? I do this all the time with you callers. You call in. If I do this, Ken, I'm really afraid. What are you afraid of? I say, write down the absolute clear fear. Write it down clearly and look at it. Well, I'm afraid that I'm going to fall into financial ruin. Okay. Is that actually a worst case scenario? And many times we find that it isn't. So what is the actual worst case scenario? And when we play that out, we see, oh, well, that's not destructive. And we go, well, then I'm actually afraid of a monster that doesn't exist under the bed. I think there's a monster under the bed, but now I found that there's no monster under the bed. So great stuff there from Business Insider. Really, really good.